Yeah, it looks like
sets up at the ninja ladder again. That's nice. With
Chewbacca's in the
Chewbacca
graveyard.
crossfire.
Yeah, he has free shots up there. That's going to be a huge role up there. I think he's going to do work.
Napoleon and Porta want to take care of the archers of GA, but they need to be careful that Azza is not falling into their bags. Ken is trying to support them. Oh, and he dismounts Dopey. Ooh, now there's only one Cav on the field, and with this open flag that could be a difference. Ken charging into the middle, gets Scar, and Scar goes down to Crew. Blade and Aura fighting with the flag. Double kill for Crew. Nice support there from the Cav. Nice team play between Pururin and Crew. Slade trying to help, and he gets Pururin, who was with his back towards him. OGL got his kill, so he got free from Napoleon, but Napoleon's still hunting him. And Napoleon double kill. Wow! And they take second set.
KoB Inf, man,
wow,
they're looking very crisp right now. Winning the majority of these team fights.
I'm surprised. Yeah. I really like the crossfire between Graveyard and Ninja Ladder. That's the thing though, I think maybe GA are giving up the Ninja Ladder too easily. I'm not sure about that. It's tricky to hold it if there is someone in the graveyard, but if you don't get it at all, and they can have this sick crossfire, and then you also have the only Cav, the only living horse on the field, it's getting really tough.
Well, they split up the forces. I mean, two sides are fighting on different areas. If I was GA, I would have pushed one side, get out of at least one of the crossfires.
Yeah, true. I think OGL and 1Inf were going through the spawn to try to set up a crossfire as well. But they got instantly pushed by Napoleon. Oh, they always restart so fast. I wanted to say a bit about the kills and stuff.
It does seem like they are in a rush. I understand it is pretty late for the Euros here.
Yeah, yeah. And it's already quite long spawns. It got over all 5 rounds on both sets.
But this is a new map for all teams. I know KoB practiced on here pretty significantly. I would say at least 5 to 10 scrims on here. I don't know about GA.
It's called Hepburn Forest, right?
Yep, Hepburn Forest, made by Heat.
I'm not sure about GA, but as I know AE, I know they do prepare. They really like to think about tactics and they like to analyze. For example, there's already a stream out on this map, so they could have watched that and see what those teams were doing and try to adjust that to their own style. I heard some secrets about what they are planning. I will not reveal that yet. I'm curious if they're really doing that. But I thought it's an interesting idea.
One of our key players for GA is not here, Peter. I know he's a very good Cav.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about their roster. It seems that a few people were playing as well, or were in the roster that I haven't seen yet, so who knows, maybe someone is still showing up. It's a little bit difficult because in Europe, let's see, right now it's nearly 2 o'clock here in Germany. So I guess for the British it will be a little bit earlier, but for the Turkish and the other players it will be around 2, 3, maybe even 4 o'clock, so it's tricky to play then if you have to go to work early, right?
Yeah, it's definitely not fun. Luckily we're going to be fixing this, hopefully, for the future matches. The fixtures were posted a little late and the Wednesday was the deadline. Luckily we got around that. Unfortunately for this match it won't matter, but hopefully we do see some good Cav play on both sides, because this map is definitely a Cav map.
Yeah, that's true. I must say I miss Killer a little bit. He's a Wolfpack player. He's also playing for GA normally, but since he's so young he couldn't stay up that late and play. But he's a very cool Cav player. He is especially good with all these extra tools that you can use, like for example having an X-bow on a Cav or playing with jabs. I think they will maybe miss him here. But they still have good Cav. It's not like they are missing out.
Yeah, I know Azan plays a good Cav. Unfortunately, I don't know the GA side too much here. But on
Now that
KoB,
I
you
think
will see
about it,
Can,
yeah.
you will see Can, Goliath, and maybe Crew play Cav. I would expect at least 4 Cav from KoB. I'm not sure who they're going to put in. One interesting thing to note is that KoB's one of their best Cav players was banned for 3 weeks. His name is Red. I do think they'll miss him on this map.
I know why.
Yeah, note to everybody who is in the match, don't impersonate
Yeah.
us. Don't impersonate a referee.
Exactly. Let it be a warning to you out there.
But
Okay,
yeah,
so
I would
it's
expect at
6
least
to
4
4.
to 6 Cav on this map, depending on how people want to do it. It's not really an infantry map, but I have seen teams do 1 to 2 inf.
Yeah. Especially with the jabs on Serenade side and with the horses being paper horses. I think if 1 or 2 inf cannot hurt too much. They're
I wonder
much more dominant on the flag then.
I wonder if GA is going to prioritize some drops here, like getting a Great Lance, for instance, or something like that, because it's a huge advantage. You can have a dismounted
You
cav
would love
buy
that, right?
Yeah, you can buy a dismounted cav with a Great Lance. Just get rid of the horse, and you can feed that off to someone. And you're basically just an infantry then for the flag.
Yeah, Great Lens can really make a difference.
I'm sure we'll see a lot of crossbow cav. I'm curious what GA does here.
Yeah, I'm curious too. Usually they like to play their Dragoon style when they take cav that prioritize armor over a good horse. Just to be mobile and get to the flag fast. But who knows, I mean they could also just play serious cav and do a cav spam. I must say one thing that's a little bit funny, what I really enjoy right now, is that AE had a little bit trouble with the flags in the ECS final against freelancers, where a few of the people are represented here. Menethil, Napoleon, Pururine. So it's really cool that so far not a single round was actually determined by flag. Is that right? Do I remember that correctly? I think every round was just won by one team killing the complete other team. That's really cool. It seemed like AE is always able to learn out of their... I don't even want to call it mistakes, because that was just so bizarre. I don't know, but they will make sure that not happen twice to them.
I did not watch the match. Was that against freelancers?
Yeah, it was the final between freelancers and AE. And I think that a lot of players from that final are here playing now as well.
Cleric just said kill me now. Not sure if he's talking about the map or the time. Or both.
Or the match, or the result, or whatever. I think GA is actually lagging a few cav. I know that Slow, Furonian, Killer I saw in the roster, but none of them are here, which is a bit unfortunate. But who knows? Maybe next time.
Anything can happen, but yeah, lacking cav on this map is definitely not going to help you at all.
Maybe we should give a shout out to the maker of the map. It is Heat from the Turtle Knights, and we saw him perform here I wanted to say last week, but it's just a few days ago. Thank you to him for making a map, and must be cool to make a map and see it being played in such a big tournament. By the way, apropos tournament, do you maybe want to give a shout out to the sponsors, since we have a bit of time? Oh, it's going beyond live. I'm so sorry.
It is going live, but I will
live?
do the sponsor shoutouts here. Thank you to Mark Mods, Game Servers, Simrai, and Tail Worlds Entertainment for your contribution for the servers that we play on. Much appreciated, guys.
Yeah, thank you. Awesome job. I wish they would say one more time, just live, like just so we know. I think a referee is missing here. Roberta is referee. Shout out to him for doing a good job here. But maybe
I do
we
hope
could
you
just
guys
say,
enjoy the new graphics that we made. There is a new overlay. Looks pretty damn sexy, if I may say so myself.
I wish I could
And
see
SJ
it.
would be the one that made that.
Yeah, that's it.
How about a nice shout out to our
Also-
cameraman Deafening? This guy's a beast, shows up to
Deafening!
everything.
Yeah, I
Best
just wanted
camera.
to mention him too. Mm. Must be
None of
really
the-
hard for him to follow all our thoughts and jumps in thoughts.
All we do is
Way
talk.
to
He's,
go
the,
with the
he's
show.
all the production value.
Yeah, without him it wouldn't be happening tonight. Thank you. I only said good stuff, Roberta. Asking in the chat.
Alright, we are
Okay,
live.
so if this is live, maybe we should say something then about the setup. It's really interesting to see KoB is playing with 6 cav and 2 archers. The archers will be none other than Manethil and Chewbacca, who did an awesome job on the first map. On the GA side, we have 4 cav only. Interesting. Even though it's 5, yeah, 4 cav. Okay, 3 expos and 1 in. Scar will be the only in, and he will use his ult pike. I know that. This guy is really sick with an ult pike.
He's already on the flag sitting too.
Mm-hmm.
Flag did spawn in the village.
Covered by Razor and OGL. Where's the third archer for? Oh, he's in the ruin on the other river side. That's interesting. Okay, nice crossfire then.
This is going to be hard for
KoB
KoB to push into, even with the cav advantage. Can coming in early here.
I think we will see a Dragoon at the ruin now. Pururin is dismounting and trying to put pressure on Leroux to stop him from free shooting. The cav cannot really help though, on top of the ruin.
This is just a really bad spot for
Still
KoB
going
to push
after
into.
Svalia. Ah, as if he wants to prove me wrong. Oh no, the flag is stopped. A millimeter. It was so close to being risen up to the top, but now the flag is going down because Can is sitting at the flag and he gets support from Puru.
A lot of wounded people.
To Leroux?
OGL goes down.
Ah, Leroux took cover with Razor. Kill for Azan, but also for Goya. The flag is at a hold because both teams are standing there. Cat is dismounting to help out in the melee fight. Dopey is surrounded by Hero. Oh, that's a weird name. Hero is fighting Dopey. And it's only Azan and Dopey left. But the flag is higher! 2 more seconds! Oh.
Unfortunately,
Oh,
GA did
that
all
was
die.
close!
The only kills for
For a
GA were
sec-
2 by Azan and then a team kill by KoB. I'm not seeing much productivity from the crossbows here. I don't know if I agree with having 3.
Yeah, they had good. I mean, it was their flag. They set up there. They had the nice crossfire. It was a little bit interrupted by Rampika, who pressured Leroux. It's pretty impressive that Leroux got out there, actually, now that I think about it. He somehow managed to leave the ruin and walk over the river and take cover in the hut there.
We do have
By
the
the
same
way-
composition from both sides.
Oh, really? Is it a dismounted cat?
By
I mean,
the
one is
way,
playing as in?
what were you gonna say?
By the way, you remember when we talked about that if you stand as an archer, not in front of the stairs, but at the right side of this small hut where the flag spawned, where there is no stairs, you're in quite danger because the cav can just couch in. And that's, like, Leroux was standing behind the stairs, he survived, and Razor was standing in the open area and he got killed by the cav. It's really interesting, it's these tiny details that can make a difference.
Yep,
And
definitely.
the flag will spawn in 2 seconds. And it spawns on the other side, on the total other end of the river. This time GA is again there. Look at Scar! It's as if he calls the flag to spawn under his feet. Scar actually played in a German
Oh, sick
tournament
hit
with me.
on Menethil to Azan. There goes their best cav right now too. That's really not good.
That's true. May even the commander, I'm not sure, OGL or Azan will command for GA. Depends, they seem to flip that every now and then.
And we do see some action on the flag. Replica dismounts.
Yeah. OGL with an all fight as an archer, interesting.
This is not looking good.
To defend against the path.
GA really needs to... I don't know what they can do at this point.
Yeah.
Some real cav dominance going on at this point. Chewbacca.
Yeah, right now. Double kill for Slay.
Can Slay do it? Can he kill 5 people?
He's not Can. But Can dismounts him. And then Menethil grabs another kill. On 3-1 now. The kills are quite how do you say that? Contributed? No, like everyone in KoB has a kill or 2 or 3. Which shows that the whole team is doing stuff. Yeah.
It's evenly split.
Contributing. Evenly split. Thank you, free English lessons here. Nice. Yeah, for GA it seems that Azan and Slade and Scar were the only kills so far. It was so close on Sandy Bush, but this open
It's
map
almost like
gives
GA...
trouble.
I'm not sure what's going on here. They have the same loadout, they got the flag both times. If you can't get the flag when it spawns on you, I wonder how you'll get the flag at all.
Yeah. I don't know, it seems that the... Oh, the fight breaks out of the room, by the way. Cav is riding up the stairs.
Cleric looks
Azan dismounted, right kicking in all directions.
Oh,
team kick from Razor, unfortunately. Yeah, that's not what you want to do in a close round. But so far, it's all still open. Napoleon is down as well.
They are just not winning these cav fights.
Yeah, it seems like that. Oh, Purin, that's good for Razor. Razor sneaks after it again. Triple kill for Crew! He and his horse are doing great work tonight.
At this point, if
Razor
I was GA,
set up in the hut.
I would get rid of the cav and maybe have one.
Really? And just kite the enemy? With a lot of archers?
I mean, you can do good work on the flag as long as it's not in the open field. They have to change something up.
Yeah, they should change something, and even if it's just for their psyche, if it's just for their atmosphere and the fight mentality, they need to do something to shake out of it. Right now, it's there.
Yeah, okay, the match is over. They did give up.
That's true, it's actually 3-0. Ooh, they just left. But at least they said they're GG's. Well, it's a bit tough, I guess, with an international tournament where you have to play late at night, but they were offered to play earlier, so... Next week. It's always a new week, right?
Yeah, it's still the regular season here. It's the group phase, right? I mean, honestly, it's just one match. I'm not saying GA's guaranteed a final slot, but I'm pretty sure we'll all be seeing these two teams again.
I know Zephyr will be happy. You didn't trust in him and his team.
Yeah, now I owe your $5.
He showed you, he proved you wrong.
Beer, I know you're listening.
Yeah, I should.
You cheater. But yeah, let's see if we can bring in someone to interview here. Let's bring in Can. See if I can get Can for you guys. We haven't had an interview in a while.
That would be cool. That's true.
Definitely, I'm not sure if you have a graphic up for this. If not, you can put up the regular screen.
How does it work if they give up? Do you just add another 3-0 to the result?
That would be it.
So it's 12-4. It was 6-4 before the... So I think actually they just didn't have their calf. They just didn't have their good solid Cav players that they usually rely on. And if Azan gets focused early in the round, then it's really tough for him as well.
Alright guys,
But it's good that they played the match, that it wasn't the default win or
yeah, I
something
mean,
like that.
I really enjoyed that GA had the spirit to be like, you know what, we're just gonna play.
That's nice of them, yeah.
They brought their people they could bring, they played the best they could, and now it's like 2 or 3 a.m., so they're like, you know what, we can't win anyways. We're gonna go to bed and get an extra like 30 minutes of sleep for work.
Yeah. And who knows, those 4 rounds might make a difference at some point. Who knows?
But yeah, I am gonna be dragging
Are
Can
you-
down for an interview in about a second here.
Okay.
Let's bring in the captain for the winning team.
Hello.
Hello,
Hey, Can,
congratulations
how's it going?
for the win.
Yeah, pretty good.
So Can, what did you expect coming in here? Like, what were your expectations for the results? Did you think you were gonna stomp them? Did you think you would have a pretty close match?
Well, GA is obviously a really talented team, and their pings get in the way. But because of the pings, I honestly didn't think we would lose these many rounds in the close. But I was actually expecting them to do a little better on the open map. But overall, I'd say probably a little closer than it is right now. But I have full confidence in my team, so they pulled it through.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, the close map seemed pretty, well, I guess
Close.
close. Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Is there any reason for that? I mean, you guys did have some really good inf plays, but it seemed like GA had some really nice strategies to counter that.
Yeah, we couldn't really counter it as well as fast as it was happening. The archer strats, like that one round, for example, we killed 3 of them, but their archers were up, so they just start kiting us around. Like I think their archers, even though like maybe they weren't top of the boards, I think whatever rounds they got on the close probably is props to their archers. Like they did really well. Like I felt pretty stressed going into the engagements, knowing like Leroy was like looking at me and I thought,
But you also have Manethil on your side. I'm
Oh,
sure
yeah.
they felt the same pressure.
yeah, I'm sure.
Are you
I mean,
proud of him?
Chewy is great as well. We have great
Yeah,
archers too. So.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. I think he had a triple kill at some point. Who was it with the quadruple kill? Was it actually?
A Porta.
That's a Porta.
Yeah, he's our inf
Porta.
player. Yeah, I usually tell him to play Spear Inf to stop the cav, and that one round after we lost a round, he was like, "Dude, can I please go like normal Inf?" I was like, "Okay, go. Let's see how it goes." He just gets a quadra kill, so turned out pretty well.
Yeah.
So on the open map, I mean, I expected you guys to win the open map. Definitely not this bad though.
Yeah.
Like GA had the flag both times. Like, what was your strategy going into those flags, knowing that GA had a crossfire and inf on it already?
Well, so the first time we won it, we almost actually lost that round because of the flag. I think they got a little too dependent on the flag at that round, and they started looking at like their archers started getting in like duels with our archers. And when I dismounted there, if their archers were looking at me, we would have lost the round because it was literally almost up. But going into that spawn, going into that flag is really hard unless if you're already controlling it. Because you can, as you know, just send a archer up top. It's a pretty strong location. But we just tried to take a flank ourselves. I sent Minotaur all the way right to the village, and Chewy to the other ruins, the ones in front of it, the broken ones that you can't go up top. And we were lucky enough. And then we had Rampika dismount on the.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. That was really smart.
Yeah, I think it was Leroy. We had just Rampika dismount on him, and our strat was just like, kill him if you can. If you can't kill him, just don't die and just
distract him, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Distract him.
Exactly.
Yeah. But somehow Leroux got away and he walked over the river to the hut, but then the Cav took care of him.
Yeah.
But you were right. There was one round where the flag was, I would say, 95% up. And I already said like, oh my god, the flag, oh! And then somehow someone got on the flag. Oh, wow. Like, you won them the round there, I think. Seriously. It's just stopped, and then it was falling again, and you actually won the round by killing everyone.
Yeah,
Impressive. Very
yeah,
cool.
because Rampika was playing dismounted cow that round, and I actually forgot that I sent him to dismount on the river, or whoever the archer up top was. So I dismounted. I kept saying, "Yo, Rampika, go dismount on the flag. Go dismount on the flag," and he can't respond since he's 1v1ing Glorieux or whoever the archer is.
Yeah.
So it's pretty
Yeah.
close.
His horse was already dead and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I had to remember and dismount myself. I guess that round could have gone a little better.
Right, right.
Oh,
Well, you guys
well.
definitely
But,
played
I mean,
very
you
well.
saved it.
Yeah.
I have one more question for you.
Sure.
We have what some argue might be the super match, the super match of the tournament coming up next week. You're gonna be facing the West Knights.
Oh yeah.
How do you feel going into that match?
I can't say I'm feeling bad about it, but I can also say it will be probably a really, really, really good match. Really, really close match. I have full confidence in my guys, but that being said, I know the skill and I know WK, so there is, I'd say 50-50, but it will come down to individual mistakes and calls, I guess. But yeah, it will be amazing. I'm really looking forward to it.
Well, it's
Yeah,
definitely
I'm
going to be
hyped too.
picked up for the stream next week, and should be a very, very good match. You have any shout-outs or anything you want to say, Ken, before we end the stream?
Well, shout out to this Koopmar and I guess all my team. Everybody did really well, so props guys on everybody. Yeah. And all my fans out there, thank you.
Wait, you have fans? I kid.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Not fans, but when you're on Palm and you're getting followed by 5 people who just come at you.
Yeah, that's good times, man.
Yeah.
Gotta love the trolls.
Yep.
Well, Ken, congratulations on your victory, and
Thank you
we
so
will
much.
look forward to an awesome match next week. And thanks a lot for tuning in, guys. Percy, you have any last words?
Congratulations, Ken. Wonderful match. I'm glad I had the chance to step in and watch it. Thank you for inviting me again, and I hope that the next match will be equally close, like the first map, but then also good at the second map. And yeah, both teams, good luck next week. I'm looking forward to it. I'm hyped too.
Thanks for
And
deafening.
congratulations to Ken.
Yep, congratulations, and thanks a lot to Deafening for streaming it, for the camera work. Thanks for Purcell for commentating. Thanks to SJ for the awesome new graphics. And on that note, fellas, we are out. Have a great night.
Bye bye.